John and Sarah bump into each other while doing some Christmas shopping. Their sudden meeting is really cute and romantic. Their eyes are sparkling and they look like both of them have always wanted to experience something like this. John lets Sarah purchase the gloves that had caught their attention, and she offers to buy him a coffee as a way of thanking him for the gloves. They continue their conversation in a cafe. As they talk, it turns out that they are both in relationships with other people. He has a girlfriend and she has a boyfriend. When I watched this film for the first time, I was a teenager, and this information really came as a shock for me. I remember wondering why these grown-ups flirt and go for coffees with someone else if they already have partners. As I got older, I started to understand that for many people, for many viewers, the idea that their current partner may not be quote-unquote the one is very familiar, and therefore this movie exists. And the acting is so good that even today, as I'm watching this at 32, I still fall under this magic movie spell because I want them to be together. I can feel that frustration inside of me, and I just want to scream at them, just be together already. But then I remember that I'm under the spell. So let's break this spell together.
He runs into a beautiful, attractive English girl with a boyfriend.
He says it as if he's sure of it. And he is sure.
You have a boyfriend, right?
He picked her because she was unavailable. He sensed that she has a boyfriend because that fits his narrative that he's telling himself in his mind.
Yeah, I do. And you have the glove lady.
Yes, I do.
He likes that she's hard to get because this way he can be sad about how unfair life is, and this sadness even looks good on him. It becomes his thing, part of his personality. Maybe his current girlfriend started dating him because she wanted to make this sad boy smile, and she had this idea that she could make him happy.
It was a very nice time.
Oh, it was a very nice time. Right. It was so nice to be away from our terrible partners. A nice break, a breath of fresh air, right? What does this small conversation they have say about them? The premise of the movie is destiny will find you, look for signs, real love awaits you, etc. But really, there could have been Steve or Mike or another guy, and Sarah would still think that he is the one, because she already had a broken relationship in her life. If she hadn't been thinking already about the possibility of having a better option other than her current boyfriend, she wouldn't have paid so much attention to the guy she accidentally met at a Christmas sale. What's the big deal? So you wanted the same gloves, so what? But she added meaning to that incident artificially, and so did John, because he was ready for it too. He also had thoughts that his current girlfriend is not enough for him, that there might be someone else, someone better. And this idea is in a lot of films, really. And I remember getting used to it as I grew older, even though at first it was shocking to me. I really couldn't understand why both of them forced themselves to live with people they don't love and accept 100%. Then I realized why they were doing what they were doing. There's a popular opinion that it's better to be with someone than no one. The problem with that opinion, or for some people, basically their lifestyle, is that you treat the person you are with as a makeshift partner, as a disposable item, not to mention the fact that you are torturing yourself being with someone you are not sure about, which basically makes you a masochist. However, this film gives hope to people who are just like John and Sarah, who are in relationships that they'd rather not be in, and hope that one day they will too meet their other half, their destiny.
My name is Jonathan. Does that make you want to tell me something?
Merry Christmas, Jonathan.
And she's driving away in a taxi, And she didn't say her name, didn't give him her number, and he looks so heartbroken, so sad. The sadder he gets, the cuter he looks. Just look at him, walking away, and this romantic music. How can we not want him to be happy? His life is so miserable without Sarah. Just imagine, now he has to go home to his girlfriend, his beautiful girlfriend who loves him. He is so strong. To survive these life punches, you really have to be a strong man. So sad, John. Films like this one actually plant a seed in our minds that love can come unexpectedly, and what you thought was love before was not love, because this is love. And it kind of justifies cheating, and by cheating I mean even just having that look in your eyes that you're looking for someone while you are in a relationship. You know that people have this look in their eyes that says they're looking for a prospective partner? What happened to John and Sarah happens only to specific people. This doesn't happen to happily married people or people in healthy relationships. If you're looking for something, you're gonna find it. You will. They were both looking for a romantic story, and they found it. This film seems so innocent because they never even kissed. Not until the last scene. So people watch and think, oh, well, they didn't do anything wrong. They just fell in love. They couldn't help it. But they did, actually. They did do something. It doesn't have to be a physical act of cheating. And then they meet again. She forgot her bag and he forgot his scarf. See, it's destiny. And the looks on their beautiful faces, they look like they are already in love, as if there were never other people in their story. Now it's justified. Whatever they do now is justified, because it's destiny.
Let's go do something.
Sarah finally agrees to write down her number for John.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
I can't believe I'm doing this, she says. As if giving her number is something so huge, as if it's worse than what she did previously. Sarah is very selective about what she gives meaning to. Giving him her name, her number is serious. Flirting, going for coffees, letting the stranger touch and kiss her arm is nothing. Interesting, Sarah. Very interesting. And this smallest piece of paper is blown away from his hands. Another blow from destiny. Sarah is reluctant to just accept this gift from the universe in the form of John and doesn't want to write her number again. She enjoys this feeling that she's experiencing now, that there is a John who is obviously really attracted to her and he doesn't even care about his girlfriend anymore, it seems, and he's probably going to break up with his girlfriend to be with her. But that would be too easy. Just give her number, arrange a meeting. So boring. It's way better to create mystery, to play hard to get, to create artificial obstacles, to make him want her even more because he can't have her. And he's happy to do whatever she says.
Write your name and number down.
He's very obedient. He's happy to follow her lead.
You are a strange and interesting woman.
Finally, she wrote her number on a book and sold it to a used bookshop. He's supposed to be looking for this book every time he passes a used bookstore. He wrote his number on a $5 bill, so when she gets this note back, she'll be able to call him. As if it's not enough obstacles for them to be together, she creates another one, and he's ready to follow her lead like a puppy who was promised a treat. They're supposed to press the same button if they're meant for each other. And they do press the same button, but it turns out that other people also use these elevators and they get in sometimes. People. More obstacles on their way. Poor John and Sarah. And he's telling everyone in the elevator about her, and everyone who enters is now worried for them. Ah, such nice people. I mean, people, don't you have better things to do than to help those fools? And this is where they part.